Hey, what's up, my people? How you doing? My name is Dalton, and this is my channel. And this particular video is going to be about SNAP, EBT, food stamps. Okay? And it's going to be about SNAP, EBT, food stamps for January. That's right, 2026. Right now, I'm taping this early. As you can see, it's about 2 weeks till Christmas. So, hey, I want to take a moment to thank all my subscribers, new and old, and also my viewers. All right. And thank you for sharing it and hyping it and doing all the things you all been doing. And I do appreciate that. So let's talk about this. There is some major things I went over before in some of my videos, but let's talk about it so I can refresh your mind. Now, one thing that's going to confuse people is that SNAP has officially been awarded all the way to September 2026. Now, just because it's been awarded doesn't mean you're going to get it. Let me explain that. If it's another, because I think it's in February, they have to try to come and make a budget, and there could be a shutdown like we had recently. So just because it's awarded doesn't mean you're going to get it. If there's a government shutdown like we had recently, which it may be, that means there's going to be a hold on anything, federal. And that includes SNAP, okay? But as right now, for January 2026, it looks like it's a smooth sailing. Now, there are some new laws that I already told you about, but I'm going to go over again, that kicks in January the 1st. Okay, some good things and some different things. First of all, more people will get more EBT, food stamps, SNAP in January. Why? COLA, C-O-L-A, cost of living. You get an increase in your federal funds. Like, I'm talking about SNAP, of course. Now, also, stricter work requirements. And more people of older ages are going to be required. Where they were exempt before, now they're going to be required with these stricter work requirements. Now, one thing you want to understand, there is going to be new state level restrictions. I'm looking at my notes on buying sugary drinks and candy in a lot of states, which means you won't be able to buy it. That's right. Those little snacks for, movie time, family time, movies at the house, candy and stuff like that. You're not going to be able to buy it in certain states. Now, this rule is expected to be implemented for all of the United States by after midterm, matter of fact. And I believe that's in May 2026. And a lot of shocking rules will be implemented after midterm, okay? And you got to take this stuff seriously. So January 2026 look like smooth sailing. You're going to get your stamps. February, I don't know. And the reason I'm saying that is because there's these bills that's been passed by the Republican and the House, the majority of Republicans, that are preparing for another shutdown. If there is a shutdown, such as be mandatory for the our military to get paid. Bills that says it's mandatory for anything like the airports and the airport people working in airports, TSA included, to get paid. Okay, and they're preparing. It seems like they're preparing for if there's another shutdown, certain things will not be stopped or harmed, which could hurt the reputation, whether it's Democrat or Republican. It's irrelevant. Okay, that's alarming because that usually happens when someone is prepared for a government shutdown, and they don't want certain things like law enforcement to have to suffer. They want them to still get paid. So these little bills are being passed, okay? And that's what I'm saying. Use your SNAP wisely. This is my opinion. Dry goods, canned meats, things such as that. Use them wisely because February SNAP is not guaranteed. And if you want to get some sweets for Christmas and New Year's, you better do it now. Okay, because there's a lot of states you're not going to be able to do it. That's sugary drinks. Sugary drinks people usually buy to mix with other, alcoholic beverages, snacks, candy, all that stuff. Get it now because the new laws do go in effect January 1st. All right, so I wanted to make this short and sweet. I hope you all have a safe and wonderful holiday. And I shall talk to y'all later. Peace.